In the mid-19th century, a man named John Jacob Astor became America's first multimillionaire, and his tale is one of foresight, determination, and a keen understanding of the value of land. Astor wasn't born into wealth. He was the son of a butcher who had started his career as a fur trader. However, it was his strategic shift from the fur trade to real estate that would propel him to unimaginable heights. Astor began buying up land in New York City, a decision that at the time might have seemed like quite a gamble. The city was still in its infancy, and the future was uncertain. But Astor saw potential, a vision of what New York City could become. He believed in the growth and expansion of the city, and he placed his bets accordingly. This astute businessman didn't just buy any land, he bought strategically, investing in areas that he believed would be key for the city's growth. His strategy paid off handsomely. As the city expanded, the value of his land holdings soared. He was not just a property owner, he was a visionary who recognized the enduring value of real estate as an asset class. By the time he passed away in the mid-19th century, Astor was the wealthiest man in America. His estate, largely comprised of New York City real estate, was worth an estimated $20 million, a staggering sum for the time. His legacy lived on not just in his descendants, but in the very fabric of New York City itself. The Astor name is still synonymous with some of the city's most prestigious addresses. The tale of John Jacob Astor is not just a story of rags to riches. It's a story of vision, foresight, and the transformative power of real estate investment. His journey from fur trader to real estate magnate is a testament to the idea that land is a tangible asset, a resource that can provide security, wealth, and opportunity. Astor's story serves as a testament to the enduring value of real estate as an investment. Long before Astor, societies had recognized the value of land ownership. The earth beneath our feet has long served as a symbol of wealth and power. Let's take a quick journey back in time. In ancient societies, from the fertile floodplains of the Nile to the vast expanses of the Roman Empire, land ownership was a privilege reserved for the elite. It was more than just a material asset, it was a testament to one's status and influence. As civilizations evolved, so did the concept of property rights. The Middle Ages saw the rise of feudalism, where land was the primary form of wealth. Lords leased out their lands to vassals in exchange for protection, establishing a system where land equaled power. Fast forward to the Age of Enlightenment. Ideas about individual rights and ownership began to shift. The notion that every man had the right to own property was revolutionary. This shift laid the groundwork for modern real estate as we know it. Then came the Industrial Revolution. With it, a new understanding of real estate emerged. Cities started to expand, and property was no longer just about farmland. It was about factories, warehouses, and later, residential and commercial buildings. Real estate became a vehicle for investment, a tangible asset that could generate income and appreciate over time. From the grandeur of ancient empires to the bustling cityscapes of the industrial age, real estate has always held a significant place in history. It has weathered wars, economic downturns, and societal shifts, yet it has remained a constant, resilient asset. The historical significance of real estate sets the stage for its continued relevance today. It reminds us that the land we stand on, the buildings we inhabit, and the neighborhoods we call home are more than just physical spaces. They are investments, symbols of stability and prosperity that have stood the test of time. So when we talk about real estate, we're not just talking about property. We're talking about a legacy that spans centuries and continues to shape our world today. Real estate, like any investment, is influenced by economic factors that can dramatically shift the landscape of the market. Let's take a journey through the corridors of economic history to understand how these factors shape real estate. First, inflation. It's a term that's thrown around quite often, but what does it really mean for real estate? Simply put, inflation is the general increase in prices over time. Historically, real estate has been seen as a good hedge against inflation. As the cost of living rises, so too does the value of property and the rent that can be charged for it. During the inflation-heavy 70s, for example, property owners found that the value of their investments kept pace with the rising tide of prices. Next, we have interest rates. These are like the heartbeat of the economic body, pulsating with every rise and fall of the market. When rates are low, it's cheaper to borrow money, making it easier for people to buy homes. This increased demand can drive up property prices. Conversely, when rates rise, borrowing becomes more expensive, potentially cooling off the market. Lastly, let's consider market cycles. The real estate market, like the broader economy, moves through periods of growth and contraction. These cycles can be influenced by a variety of factors, from changes in government policy to shifts in consumer confidence. By understanding these cycles, investors can better predict when to buy and when to sell. Think back to the housing boom and bust of the early 21st century. Those who understood the cyclical nature of the market were better equipped to navigate its ups and downs. Understanding these economic factors can help investors make informed decisions. Knowledge is power in the world of real estate, and the more you understand about the economic forces at play, the better equipped you'll be to make savvy investment choices. The resilience of real estate isn't just about economics, it's also about geography. If we delve into the annals of history, we find that the geography of a region can play a significant role in the resilience of its real estate market. Take, for instance, the city of San Francisco in the United States. Despite experiencing a catastrophic earthquake in the early 20th century, the city's real estate market bounced back remarkably. The geographic allure of the city, nestled between the Pacific Ocean and the San Francisco Bay, coupled with its cultural charm and technological prowess, ensured that the demand for real estate remained high. A similar story unfolded in the city of London during the Second World War. Despite the extensive damage caused by the Blitz, London's real estate market proved resilient. The city's strategic location as a global financial hub and its rich cultural heritage ensured a steady demand for property. However, it's not just about cities. If we look at the countryside, we see that regions known for their natural beauty, such as the French Riviera or the Swiss Alps, have also demonstrated remarkable resilience. These locations offer a unique lifestyle that's hard to replicate, ensuring a steady demand for real estate. Now let's move to the other side of the globe and look at Japan, a country known for its frequent earthquakes. Despite these challenges, cities like Tokyo and Kyoto have maintained their real estate values due to their cultural significance and economic strength. What these examples illustrate is the fact that geography can add an additional layer of resilience to real estate markets. Whether it's the allure of a bustling city, the charm of the countryside, or the cultural significance of a location, these factors can help real estate markets weather economic storms and bounce back stronger. In conclusion, when considering real estate investment, it's essential to not only look at economic factors, but also to consider the geographic resilience of the region. Geographic resilience adds another dimension to real estate investment. There are many examples of resilient real estate markets and successful investors that stand as testament to the durability of this asset class. Consider the case of New York City, which despite numerous financial crises, has consistently rebounded, proving its real estate market to be a bastion of resilience. Then there's the story of investors like Warren Buffett, who, with a keen eye for value and a long-term perspective, has amassed significant wealth through strategic real estate investments. Buffett's success is rooted in his ability to identify undervalued properties and to hold on to them, reaping the rewards of appreciation over time. Across the globe, we find similar tales of resilience and success, from London to Singapore, from small-time landlords to real estate moguls. These stories underscore the potential of real estate as a long-term investment, demonstrating that with patience, acumen, and a bit of grit, anyone can build wealth in this enduring market. From John Jacob Astor to today's investors, real estate has proven its resilience. The journey we've taken together today has shown us that, throughout history, real estate has remained a stable and profitable investment. Despite economic fluctuations, market cycles, and even global adversities, the value of land and property has endured. We've seen how location plays a crucial role in this resilience, as well as the success stories of those who've wisely invested in these thriving regions. Perhaps what's most intriguing is the control it grants us. The ability to decide, to shape our investments, to directly influence their outcomes. It's not just about buying and selling, it's about nurturing, improving, and transforming. As we've learned from the past, it's this hands-on approach that often leads to the most rewarding results. As Astor demonstrated, real estate investment allows for hands-on control and decision-making.